This is just a quick video to go through the unboxing of one of our Actor MK4i GPS models. So we'll be going through the unboxing stage and a quick setup and what to expect when you receive your boat. So first things first, let's get the boat out of the box. These are well packaged to ensure that preferably they don't get damaged by the couriers. So you've got styrofoam both ends, which we'll remove. Before we go too far, one of the most commonly missed things in the end of the styrofoam has already fallen out. You have your mains charger for the battery, you have your lead for charging the remote, you have the remote itself, just here, and a cleaning cloth as well for the boat. And this one also does come with a spare pair of props as well. I nearly missed those. And just in the box itself, we have the user manual itself as well. So if we get the boat out of the bag so we can have a closer look. So these are available in other colours as well. So this is one of the camo models. We also do offer these as a black and a carbon model as well. So now that you have the boat unboxed, the first thing you want to be doing is pulling off the lid and removing the battery to charge. So pull this lid off here, put that out of the way. So when you receive the boat, and I'll try and show this as best as I can, the battery is cable tied in place. So hopefully you can see that just here. So you will need a pair of cutters to remove this tie. Like that. Move the cable tie out of the way. And now this battery will pull out of place. They cable tie them in place to prevent them from getting damaged. We've experienced that in the past, and we found the best thing to do was to have them secured in place so they can't rattle around inside the boat. So now that you have your battery, I have a socket ready, and with it plugged in without any load, you'll see that it's green. As soon as I plug this battery in, that will go red to indicate that it's on charge. And once the battery is fully charged, that LED will go green. Don't leave these unattended for too long. We do advise try and keep an eye on them where possible to avoid overcharging and shortening the life of the battery itself. So from flat, these tend to take around 10 hours to fully charge. The boats tend to arrive with around anywhere between 50 to 75% battery. We always recommend to give them a full charge before use. With the battery for the boat on charge, you'll now want to charge the remote. We do supply a charging lead for the remote, but you will need to source your own plug socket. These sockets must be a 5-volt 1A socket to prevent overcharging of the remote. These can often be used from an old iPhone, for example, so the earlier model iPhones before they went to the USB-C type connector, but you can also source these online as well. So with this connected up, let's get the remote plugged in. And you'll see that it pops up with a battery symbol, and this one shows that it's fully charged currently. They do go up as little bars as it charges, and to see the status, in a moment this screen should hopefully disappear. I'll just wait for that for a moment. And to simply show the status of the charge, you just press the on button and it'll bring the screen back up. So before use, you want to make sure that both batteries on the remote and the boat are fully charged. So with your boat battery and the remote now fully charged, it's now time to connect it and power it up. So let's connect the battery first. It's far easier to connect the battery outside of the boat, so we recommend to do that. And it's just a simple push fit connector. And then to replace the battery, slot it back end first, and it slides into place. Front end will drop down, and it will clip in like that. So we'll replace the lid now. And we're now ready to power the boat up. First things first, always power the remote before the boat. So I'm just going to turn that on now, and as you'll see, it comes up with a little loading screen. Now that's connected, we'll now power the boat up, and it will take just a couple of seconds to pair, and we're now ready to go. You will see on the remote itself that it does indicate a display for the remote battery charge and the boat battery charge as well. One final piece of advice is to always do a reverse of when powering the boat up. So when you power the boat up, turn the remote on first and then the boat, and then to power off, turn the boat off first and then the remote. I will now attach a video to go through the instruction guide of the remote itself, and there is also a user manual that is supplied with the boat that will go through all this as well. Thank you for watching.